All right, we're back. It's COMP228. It's Java we're doing here, right? And we have some problems. Some people can't do the hello world, right? And the reason why they can't do the hello world is there are two possibilities. One, you don't have Java, the JRE 8, which you can get from this website, Java SE Runtime 8 and download. Now, if you download it, you want to try the 64-bit version of the download. And again, this is for Windows, Mac, and Linux. And they also have another one for Solaris systems as well. You could certainly download this and install it. Sometimes, though, just FYI, it already is there, but IT hasn't pointed our Eclipse to it, right? How do we point it to the right place? Well, I want to go into my, guys, I need you guys to, I can't talk over you. It's very hard. So for people who are talking, please just give me a second. I'll show you this thing, and we'll move on. So I have, remember we talked about this before. If I go to File, Window. If I go to Preferences, Window Preferences, underneath that I have a section for Java. If you look at Java right here, right? Underneath Java, if I expand this thing, I have the installed JREs. Now, if you notice, I have my installed JRE is JRE 1.8020. Yours is 060. Actually, yours is more recent than mine. So how do I know I want to add another one, or how can I point to the new one? Well, you need to know where it exists. In my case, it's probably in the same location as yours under Program Files. So let's take a look at our system first and take a look where my stuff exists. So right now my Java, if I'm not wrong, is probably in the Program Files just like yours was. So here's Program Files. Under Java, I have, oh look, there's a bunch of other ones. There's JRE 7, JRE 020, and there's JRE 011. So there's a bunch of other versions of my JDKs. There's different other versions of the JRE that I have installed. I have to point my Java, my Eclipse to it. Yeah.
I have JRE 1.8.0-60.
1.8.0. That's fine. Your version is more recent than mine. Okay. You just have to point to it. If yours, it might be on the system in front of you, but you need to point to it. So how do I do that? I go here. I click Add in my JREs. Right, and now I leave it at standard VM. I click Next, and I click Directory, and then I point to it. I go to C. Here's my PC, right? One day. I could also type it in, but I want to go to C, right? Program Files, and under Java, here's Java. I have a couple of other ones. I have JRE 7 and JRE 8. I'm going to install JRE 7 since that's the one I don't have in my system, and press OK. When I do that, it shows me that these are all the files. I can kind of select Finish, and then when I do, it appears there. Now I've got JRE 8 as my default. You might have JRE 6 as your default. If that's the case, that's why you're getting your errors, because JRE 6 and JRE 8 are incompatible. They're not the same. So please click on JRE 8, and yours should be 60, not 20 like mine. And select that as your default and press OK. When you do that, your errors should disappear. Okay? That's part of the reason why your errors are happening, because it's there on your system, they've installed it, but your system's not pointing to it right now. Okay? And that's why you have these errors. Anyone else have any issues? Yes, you still have a problem? Okay. I'm going to, I know this is a short video, but we're just talking about problems installing Eclipse and pointing it at the right place with Java. And what we're going to do is we're going to try and resolve it during this period and come back. So I'm going to stop recording.